So welcome back everyone, and we're happy to say that the Radeon reveal party is in full swing, and thanks to the latest leak by Cortex. Now, an alleged picture of AMD's Big Navi, or Navi 21 GPU, which would power the next generation flagship of the Radeon RX 6900 XT graphics card, has been leaked out by Cortex himself. Now, I suggest if you haven't seen his coverage already, then please head over there and do so, as I'll be pinning that in the comment section, like that video, his video, a link to his video will be in the pinned section. Now let's get on to the details. So see, powered by the RDNA 2 architecture, the AMD Big Navi GPU looks to be massive in size when compared to AMD's flagship GPU offerings. Cortex has removed all references and labels over the GPU die to mask his sources, but he did state that the GPU we're looking at is indeed Big Navi, or rather Navi 21 GPU, which is going to be featured again in the flagship Radeon RX 6900 XT graphics card. Now the GPU seems fairly large and is said to measure in around 536 millimeters squared, though those are just rough calculations and the final die size could be higher or lower, but not by much. Now the die size also seems to be close to the previous rumors, which pointed out around a 505mm square die for the size of the flagship GPU. Now, one key aspect of this leak is that it shows the alleged Navi 21 GPU in a fairly standard die package. This would point to GDDR6 based memory configurations rather than the HBM2E, as many leaks have pointed to in the past. Now there's still some speculation as to whether Navi 21 XT and XL dies will be featuring the standard GDDR6 configuration, while the Navi 21 XTX die is going to utilize HBM2E subsystem for memory, but that's speculation territory and hasn't been yet confirmed. Now the recent leaks, along with a leaked PCB picture of this card, suggest that we would see 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory across a 256-bit bus interface. Now do note that the 16 gigabytes of VRAM could also be possibly done with a 512-bit interface, so AMD is also open to that option, as the final specifications have yet to be released. Now we are a few weeks away from the official lineup reveal, but AMD and the tech press are providing us with a handful of teasers and leaks for the meanwhile. As for the designs themselves, the Radeon RX 6000 series flagship cooling design looks amazing with red and black design. The card features a triple axial tech fan setup on the shroud, as a large aluminum heatsink that runs beneath it. Now the card has a LED lit Radeon logo on the side and a large cutout on that side for the fans to vent out hot air. If you pay attention, that Radeon logo sure looks a lot like the Ryzen one. It's good to see them kind of merging somewhere. Now the card will feature dual 8-pin power connectors, and the display ports would include USB Type-C, which is possibly for Virtual Link, one HDMI, and 2 DisplayPort connectors. The card also features fancy backplate along with a retention bracket to hold the cooler in place, and the Radeon RX Big Navi GPU looks like it will come in the standard 2-slot reference design, which is the same as NVIDIA's flagship RTX 3080, but not quite as huge as the triple-slot GeForce RTX 3090. For more on this and other news, follow the link in the description and make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so that we don't miss you in the next one.